Fin Racing for this opening. Tattersalls sponsored, and Canavans Bar and Lounge sponsored 4yo Maiden, and a field of 5 runners make their way on towards what will be the first of 16 fences. And first to show was Donegal Doyle's favourite, Romeo Coolio, comes to it over the first safely from in second. It is Now What Do You Think? They're followed next in the field and behind these by A Work in Progress in third, who's followed next and behind these by Dedicated Hero, and held up the back marker it is Spellacy's Cross and Derek O'Connor. They swing the bend and race on towards this one, which is fence number 2, and as they come to it, it is Romeo Coolio from Now What Do You Think in second, followed next in the field in third by A Work in Progress and Dedicated Hero. Back marker of the 5, it is a Spellacy's Cross. To swing the bend, head into the back straight and continue to run now through the gap and make their way on towards the next fence to jump, which will be fence number 3. It is the opening 4-year-old contest. Romeo Coolio leads the way from in second. It is Now What Do You Think, followed next in the field by A Work in Progress, who's in third. Dedicated Hero touches down in fourth, and the back marker is awaited with Spellacy's Cross. Making our way towards the bend to bring them right over the far side now, furthest point away from us, and on towards the next fence to jump, which will be fence number 4. And as it do so, it is Romeo Coolio by a length and a half from Now What Do You Think in second, followed next in the field by the first of the JP McManus runners in the field. A good jump there by A Work in Progress. They're followed next in the field in fourth by Dedicated Hero, who in turn is followed by the back marker of the field at Spellacy's Cross. They come back down the home straight for their first time, shortly going to pass their point of departure, and in doing so will be jumping the next fence, which will be fence number 5. And as they come to it, Romeo Coolio by 2 lengths from in second. Now What Do You Think? A Work in Progress is in third, followed next in the field by Dedicated Hero, and Spellacy's Cross is the back marker. About 10 lengths separate the 5 runners as they come towards this next one now, which will be fence number 6. Romeo Coolio over from in second. Now What Do You Think? They're followed next in the field by A Work in Progress in third, a break of 2.5 lengths back to Dedicated Hero. Back marker of the field, Spellacy's Cross. They swing the bend, come across the side of the track here in front of the crowd and race on towards this fence, which will be fence number 7. And it's in front, travelling well, Romeo Coolio. Good jump by your leader, lands with a 3-length advantage from Now What Do You Think in second. Followed next in the field in third, on the inside by A Work in Progress, break of 2 lengths back to Dedicated Hero, and Spellacy's Cross is the back marker. Into the back straight to go for their second time, running on towards the next fence to jump along the side of the track, which would be fence number 8, and is Romeo Coolio from A Work in Progress. From in second, it is Now What Do You Think? A Work in Progress is in third, Dedicated Hero is in fourth, Spellacy's Cross is the back marker. All over that one safely. Fence number 8, and they head towards the top bend now, right up the far side, furthest point away from us. They swing across and race on towards this next fence, which will be fence number 9. As they do so, Romeo Coolio off the bend from Now What Do You Think in second, A Work in Progress in third. They're followed a length further back by Dedicated Hero, and the back marker is Spellacy's Cross. Fence number 9, and a good jump by our leader. Lands with a length and a half advantage from Now What Do You Think in second, followed next to the field in third by A Work in Progress, who in turn is followed by Dedicated Hero, and Spellacy's Cross is the back marker. Up the home straight to come for their second time. Races on towards the 2 fences here, fences 10 and 11. And as they continue to run towards this next fence, fence number 10, it is Romeo Coolio by a length and a half. Up on the outside now, getting closer. It is Pa King and Now What Do You Think? They're followed about 3-4 lengths further back by A Work in Progress, Dedicated Hero, and Spellacy's Cross as a jump this one. Fence number 11, it'll be the last in the circus time. Romeo Coolio from in second, Now What Do You Think? They're followed about 5 lengths further back now behind these by A Work in Progress, with Dedicated Hero and Spellacy's Cross the back marker. They pass the judges' trailer, head out in their final circuit, and they have 5 fences left to jump, and they come here to this one, which is 5 out, and it is Romeo Coolio over safely from in second. It is Now What Do You Think, who just made a slight mistake there. They're followed about 6 lengths further back by A Work in Progress, with 3 lengths back to Dedicated Hero. Spellacy's Cross is still with the back marker. Into the back straight they go this final time, and run on towards the one that's going to be 4 from the finish. Romeo Coolio travelling well in front, just switched out wide now to get a fresh view and challenge. In second is Now What Do You Think, followed by A Work in Progress, who's in third, Dedicated Hero, and Spells Cross. Over 4 out now, tempo being up there, and it's Romeo Coolio. From in second, it is Now What Do You Think. They're followed by A Work in Progress, who's in third, Dedicated Hero, and Spells Cross, but they continue the way up to the farthest point now and on towards the 1-3 from the finish, and it's Romeo Coolio from Now What Do You Think in second. These two are just beginning to draw on now from Dedicated Hero and A Work in Progress back in third and fourth. Spells Cross is weakened out of it and is going to be pulled up. So 4 remain as they swing in the home bend. There are 2 fences left to jump, and it's your long time leader Romeo Coolio who leads off the bend. From in second Now What Do You Think, who's trying to close and throw down a challenge. They're about 6-7 lengths clear of him. Behind these A Work in Progress and Dedicated Hero. 2 out, Romeo Coolio over, slight mistake, but he travels strongly. From Now What Do You Think back in second. They're followed further back in the field by Work in Progress in third, Dedicated Hero fourth, but through the final fence Romeo Coolio comes to it, travelling in great style at the last, measures it beautifully over safely. From Now What Do You Think in second, but up towards the line, a look over the shoulder by Lawless. He's going to win this in very impressive fashion. Scores to Donegal Doyle, the son of Cave Tara, wins from in second Now What Do You Think, and the judges will confirm third and fourth between Dedicated Hero and A Work in Progress.